Hi, my name is Rachel. Welcome to another video. So in this video, I thought it would be fun to do the wheel spinner picked how long I read for challenge. I've seen a few people do it recently. I'll link them down below. I just thought it would be fun to try. I am famous for being like, yeah, I'm in such a reading mood. I'm gonna read tonight. And then I go to sit down and read and I get distracted by my phone. So I'm going to challenge myself with the wheel spinner and make sure that I read whatever it says that day. I would love to be one of those crazy people who puts on their like 3 hours as the minimum and then like, 10 hours is the maximum, but I have a child. My husband's deployed. It's just me here. So I don't have that willpower or that time. But I think I'm going to put my lowest time as 1 hour, which is so doable. And then I think I'm going to put my highest time as 6 hours, which is crazy. My son gets out of school next week for summer vacation. Today is the 4th, I believe. And tomorrow is his preschool graduation. I can't believe it. He's gonna go to kindergarten, such a big boy. But yeah, so I'm gonna start this challenge tomorrow. And I am a little bit busy tomorrow because I have to go to his school for his preschool graduation. And that's from 9 to 10. So I'm gonna have to wake up, get him to school, and then I have to be at his school. I believe parents can start arriving by 8:30. And I wanna get there early to get a good seat. So my entire morning tomorrow is already booked and busy. And I'm gonna try the wheel spinner anyway. So I wanted to open the video today when I had the extra time to sit down and do the intro, and tomorrow morning I will do the wheel spin before I leave to go to his ceremony. I'm really scared. I hope the spinner is nice to me tomorrow and gives me like 1 to 3 hours. That's doable. But if I get 6 hours tomorrow, I'm gonna have to cram all 6 hours in as soon as I get home and then after my son goes to bed. It's gonna be tough. Also, I need to find a good wheel spinner on my iPad because I film on my phone, so I can't use that. Let's look on here. Let's look on wheel spinner. Okay, there's just like a Google one right there, but that's kind of boring. Is there like a cute one? How do I edit on this? This one's hard. I don't like it. Go back. This one's called wheel decide. Ew, that's ugly. No. Nope, that's ugly. I'll have to do some research and find a cute one that I can use. Okay, I did manage to find a wheel picker app. You can choose from like a bunch of different themes for the colors. I chose this pastel rainbow because it's June and, Pride. It's really cute. It has each number on there twice. I think you can turn it off so that way they only show up one time. Let's do a practice run. This is not real. It makes noise. 4. That would have been doable today because I wasn't as busy today as I'm going to be tomorrow. But now I have this that I can do tomorrow and screen record from so I can show everybody my spins as I do them. See you again tomorrow. Good morning. I'm running a little bit behind schedule today. Let's see how long I need to read for. Please be good to me. I'm busy. Not ideal, but at least it's not 6, right? Oh, that's gonna be tough. That's gonna be tough today. I have to go to Riley's preschool graduation and then I have to finish getting my husband's Father's Day gift set up and it's giving me a lot of issues. So I want to do that as soon as I get home from the graduation ceremony today. I can send it in the mail tomorrow morning. Wish me luck. My son just graduated preschool. I want to cry. Oh, it was so cute. They sang a cute little song and they had these they didn't have like an actual graduation cap, but they had like a cardboard headband version of it. And it was just so adorable. I want to cry. He's such a big boy now. I have to read now. I have to read for 5 hours today after that. I just want to be emotional and cry for the next 12 years. How am I going to pull myself together so I can read for 5 hours? I am emotional. Oh, I need to go get my iPad so I can keep track of my time. I just got breakfast at Dunkin'. I got an iced coffee, liquid gold. And I grabbed a sandwich because we were rushing a little bit this morning and I didn't really eat. So I'm gonna go grab my iPad to use as a timer and I will eat my sandwich. Probably start with an audiobook to listen while I eat. After I finish my sandwich, I'm gonna continue on reading The Solstice Court by Jade Juniper. I'm about 26% through on a chapter called Honeydew. Look how cute this font is. Like adorable. Great choice, Jade. That was beautiful. Can't wait to continue. And I also am still reading The Familiar by Leigh Bardugo, which is in my room. I'm not going to grab it right this second, but I've been reading those two books, and the audiobook I'm going to start today is Evocation by S.T. Gibson because my library hold came in. So that's exciting, just in time for Pride Month, because I think it's sapphic and poly, or maybe bisexual and poly. We'll find out. I'm not sure yet. All right, I'll update you later when I have a little bit of progress in my 5 hours. Hi, I have been listening to my audiobook for Evocation for probably a little over an hour right now. Let's check the timer. My timer says that I have 3 hours and 42 minutes left and 22 seconds. So yeah, about an hour and 15-ish. That's good progress. Not bad. And I was also multitasking. I finished doing a short little video project. While I was listening to the audiobook, I also made sure that my StreamYard was set up, and I added a couple of custom videos to have on the stream for like a stream starting soon video and a be right back video in case I need them, so they match my YouTube banner and my thumbnail for the live sprints. So that was fun. Got that all set up. I'm really excited and also nervous. I've never done live YouTube before, and used to, like back in the day, stream games on Twitch, but never with my face. So I'm a little scared, a little awkward. But it'll be good because I need to read for 5 hours today. I have 3 hours and 42 minutes left. It's about noon, I think, right now. And I'm going to I really want to run to the post office because I have to mail out Kyle's Father's Day gift. I was going to do it in the morning, but I'm nervous it won't get there in time. So I might run today just for that extra 1 day of shipping time. Not even a whole day, like half a day shipping time extra. But, I'm just scared it won't get there in time. I think I might run and do that quick and then come back and read on the couch for a little bit downstairs before I have to run to the bus stop and grab Riley. And I think since he graduated preschool today, I'm going to see if he wants to go get dinner somewhere. We'll see what he wants to do. Maybe Fridays. I could go for some chicken tenders. That sounds good to me. But yeah, I made good progress so far. I'm going to run to the post office, come back and try to squeeze in a little bit more reading. I'm really hoping to get down to just 3 hours before I do sprints tonight, and then I will probably be live for about 3 hours. I'm not going to read that entire time, but I'll probably be live from about 7:40 to about 10:30 or 10:40 to make it like a good round 3 hours, and then I'll have about an hour afterwards to read like in bed before I go to sleep, because I'll probably go to sleep around midnight. I don't have any plans tomorrow, but Friday I need to go to the DMV, so I don't know how long that's going to take. I have an appointment for 8:15 in the morning, so I'm really hoping I'm in and out lickety split. I would love to be home by like 9:30, 10 a.m., but I really need to not get like 5 or 6 hours on the wheel spinner on Friday. Oh, I don't think I said this earlier, by the way. This is going to be a 3-day challenge, so I'm going to do Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then I will end the challenge Friday night, and then I'll probably do like the outro Saturday morning, because if I have to read till midnight Friday, or if I have to read like really late Friday, I'll do the outro quick Saturday morning. But yeah, this is going to be a 3-day wheel spinner challenge. I should have said that before when I did the intro, but I wasn't sure how long I wanted to do the wheel spinner for. But I've decided 3 days is good, and that's all I have time for this week, because then my kid will be home on the weekend, and then next week he has 2 half days, and then he's out of school for vacation. So can't do it next week, but I will update you guys again later. Well, I just had an experience at the car wash. I went to the post office and mailed out my husband's Father's Day gift, and that was fine. Took a little bit, but we got it done. And I was like, okay, I'm leaving, and I'm like, okay, there's a giant bird shit that's like a little bit on my driver's side window, and then like it was clumped like on the roof, and I was like, okay, the car's covered in pollen anyways, let me go get a car wash and wash the bird shit off. Okay, so I go there, no one's there, I'm the only one in line, thank fucking God. I go through the car wash, like everything's fine. I leave the car wash and I see a sticker on my rearview mirror like flapping around, and I'm like, I don't remember a sticker being on like my side mirror just like in the wind like that. So I go to like take it off, and I realize that it was from inside of the housing of my side view mirror, because 2 weeks ago I backed into the trash can and kind of popped the housing loose a little bit. I couldn't get it back in at the time, so I look behind me in my rearview mirror in the tunnel from the car wash that I just came through, and I can see the housing of my rear view mirror on the ground in there. So I pull a Yui, whip it into the parking lot. I'm fucking sprinting up to the door because another car is like about to go through there. And I'm like, I don't know if they're gonna crush it. I don't know if like it's somewhere safe, like whatever. So I run in there and I'm like, part of my rearview mirror fell off in the little tunnel thing. Can you go grab it quickly for me so I can have it back and put it back on before somebody runs it over? And the guy's like, okay, yeah, I got you, no problem. He opens the door, goes in there, hits the big red fucking stop button on the wall, stops the like progression line because the guy was like already hooked up and in neutral, like on the track, stops the track, goes and grabs my mirror, gives it back to me. And I'm like, oh my God, thank you so much. I'm so sorry about that. And he's like, no, you're good. It's whatever. And then I go to put the mirror back on, and my side view mirror, for whatever reason, is known to be cursed, to have spiders living inside of it. At this point, it's been like 13 different spiders that I have killed and or evicted from inside of my side view mirror. Now, mind you, I just went through the car wash with the plastic part of the mirror like off, so the inside where like the little motor is that moves the mirror, the side view mirror, like it's all exposed, right? And it just got soaked. And tell me why my current tenant who lives there, I go to put the plastic piece back on and he pops out like pissed off, like trying to fight me. And I'm like, how are you alive? You just got fucking how many gallons of water splashed all over you and the little brush thingies that spin and stuff. And I'm like, how is this spider still alive? And it's like trying to fight me while I'm putting the plastic piece back on. So I had to take my sneaker off in the parking lot so I could squish this spider. So then I do that and I get the plastic piece back on, and it like pops back into place so smooth, so seamless. Fits better now than it did after I hit the trash can, because I couldn't get it back on after I hit the trash can 2 weeks ago when I backed into the can. But now, after the car wash debacle, it fits back perfectly, which I guess is like a silver lining to this unfortunate situation. And then I couldn't figure out how to get out of the parking lot because like the spaces were angled. So like clearly I could tell that it was a one-way parking lot, but there were no like arrows pointing one way. And then I turned around where I came from and it said do not enter. So then I parked again and I got out and I asked the lady who like helped me pay for my service at the beginning. I was like, excuse me, how do I get out of here? Because there was a big truck blocking the exit, and she's like, oh, around that big truck, you can't see it from here, but there's an exit sign, you just pull around. And I was like, oh my God, thank you so much. I didn't even see it, I'm completely blind. So then I finally made it out of the car wash in one piece. Barely. And now I'm sweating from sprinting across the parking lot to get my mirror back. Anyways, it's like 1 o'clock-ish. Let's check the time. I have to use my iPad because I film on my phone. I don't have a real camera. I'm a broke bitch. Yep, it's 1:07 and I have 3 hours and 42 minutes left on here. I haven't read anything yet, but I have an hour until I have to go get my kid off the bus. So I'm going to try to sit here and read for at least 42 minutes to get this down to 3 hours. So I only have 3 hours left tonight for my sprints that I'm really excited for, a little bit nervous for, but I got a lot done today that I also needed to do. And I think if I can get down to 3 hours right now before my kid gets off the bus, that will be a really good spot to be in for me to actually accomplish the first day's challenge of reading 5 hours. So I'm gonna go read now and I'll update you later. Hopefully there's no more incidents. I just need today to be calm. Doing my first live stream. I'm so excited. People are actually here. Can you believe it? Making progress on my timer. Only 2 hours left tonight. Well, 2:05. Doing better than I thought. It's about 9 p.m. This is doable. I just need to focus. Good evening. It's like midnight. I'm trying to be quiet because my son is sleeping. It's 12:09. I have about 13 minutes left on my timer. I listened to a lot of an audiobook today. I listened to about 30% of Evocation by S.T. Gibson. However, I am not really vibing with the narrator, and I think it's making me not like the story, but I've loved S.T. Gibson's 2 other books, A Dowry of Blood and An Education in Malice. So, plan is I'm just going to return the audiobook to the library and just pause Evocation for now, and then I will try it again physically. I think that will help a lot. The narrator's voice for like females was just absolutely insufferable, and his voice for even other men was just really cringe, like I don't know. And his voice when he wasn't doing dialogue was just very monotonous. He didn't really have much emotion in his narration style, unfortunately. So I am definitely just going to soft DNF for now. I do want to try it again physically. I think I'll like it a lot better if I could just read it myself, but I don't have the book or the ebook right now, so I'll have to wait again at the library for that, which is fine. I have plenty of other things that I can read. But oh my god, I just did my first ever live reading sprints on YouTube and it was so much fun. I had like a solid 7 people, like most of the time. Wow, I'm so happy people came to see me. If you're one of the people who came to my live, thank you so much. It was a blast. I had a good time. I got a lot of reading done. I read more of The Solstice Court by Jade. I am 40% in now. I might pause it for a couple of days just because I don't really want to like finish it super quickly because it's so cozy and it's such a good book to read when I just want to like turn my brain off for a little bit and just like fall into a whimsical, cozy world. And it doesn't officially release until September, so I have plenty of time, you know, to get my arc review out. And I also just love the characters and want to spend as much time with them as possible, so I don't want to like finish it too quickly. So I also did switch over to The Familiar during my live show, and I am loving it so much. Leigh Bardugo, your writing is just incredible to me. Something about her style of writing draws me in endlessly. I could read her writing until the day I die. It's just so beautiful. I'm really loving the vibes. I'm loving the characters. Even like the side characters, like they feel so real. They're so fleshed out, and I just absolutely love when authors can do that because nothing irks me more than a side character who is just a cardboard cutout. It fucking pisses me off because it's so boring. Who wants to read about a cardboard cutout? But it's late. My kiddo is sleeping and I'm really tired and I want to go to bed, so I'm going to smash out these last 13 minutes. I can't believe I read 5 hours today. After my son's graduation, the car wash debacle, I went to the post office too, which also took a little bit longer than expected. I can't believe I did everything I needed to do today and managed to read 5 hours. Also, I'm not counting midnight as like the end all be all for the day. I'm counting it a success as long as I complete the time that I need to read by when I go to sleep, you know? So it's past midnight, just so, and I'm gonna smash out 13 more minutes and then I'm gonna go to bed and I will spin again. See you guys in the morning. Good night. You done? Good morning. I'm so tired. I finished my 5 hours of reading last night around 12, like 28-ish. And then immediately just rolled over and went to bed. I was so pooped. It was a long day yesterday. A good day in the beginning, crazy day at the end. Today I really don't have much to do. I just need to drop off an Amazon return, which takes like literally 5 minutes. I do need to also run to the library quick to print something out because I don't actually have a printer right now that works. So I need to do that because I have to go to the DMV tomorrow. So we're gonna print out some DMV paperwork so I can fill it out ahead of time so I'm not sitting there filling it out if they call me because my appointment is like right after they open. Compared to yesterday, it will be a lot more free time. So let's see how much I'm gonna have to read. Here's my wheel spinner for the day. Two? So easy, so doable. I'm gonna smash that out of the park today. I'll probably end up reading more than 2 hours today because I really want to try to get through some of my books quickly, just start new books because I'm really excited about a lot of things I'm reading this month. So 2 hours is gonna be a walk in the park compared to that 5 hours yesterday. I hope I get a good number again tomorrow when I have to go to the DMV. Is it a bad omen that I only got 2 hours today when I have the time to read 6 hours if I needed to? I'm gonna say no, and I'm gonna just say that it's a streak of good luck that will continue till tomorrow. I need to finish breakfast and get my kid to school, so I'll update you later. All right, coming at you with a little update. It is 1:41 p.m. I have done a couple of things today. I went and dropped off my Amazon return. I went and printed out the DMV paperwork at the library. So I'll have that ready for tomorrow. I have 1 hour, 3 minutes, and 15 seconds left on my timer for today. I did listen to an audiobook again. I actually remembered that I had 2 credits on Libro FM still. So I used one of them to buy The Familiar. on audiobook because I am really loving that right now and wanted to listen to it while I got some things done earlier before I went and ran errands. So I think what I'm going to do is I have about 20 minutes of free time, 25 minutes of free time before I leave for the bus. So I'm going to hunker down, listen to a little bit more of that while I tidy up my desk area because my desk is kind of a mess right now. And then I will only probably have to read for like 45 minutes after Riley goes to bed, which is easy peasy lemon squeezy. I wanted to read a little bit more than that, so I might read more later on tonight if the timer runs out and it's early still, just to get more reading in. But after yesterday, I really just took my time today doing things. And I also spent some time editing because I had a lot of clips for this video that were just sitting in a file on my computer. So I edited all of that, got that done. I'm up to date now with where you're seeing me here. And I feel really good about finishing my timer tonight. I think I will do it. I know I will do it. I'll do it. I know. I'm nervous what the timer's gonna say for me tomorrow. Like I said, my appointment at the DMV is at 8:15 in the morning. So that means I have to wake up, spin the wheel to see how long I have to read for, take my kid to the bus, leave for the DMV right from the bus stop. As soon as he gets on the bus, I'm gonna have to leave. Yeah, because my appointment's at 8:15 and he probably won't get on the bus till 7:30. So that's a little nerve-wracking because I'm not exactly sure where the DMV's at. So hopefully I don't get lost. But yeah, I'm nervous for tomorrow, but I know I'll smash out today and succeed again today. So at least worst case scenario, if I get 6 hours tomorrow and then I get stuck at the DMV all day, at least I know I'd completed the first 2 days of the challenge. So, all right, I'm gonna go read for 20 minutes before I have to get Riley and I will update you later. Doing a quick update. It's about 7:18. My kid's asleep. Finally got him to bed. I'm not gonna lie, my mental health is declining right now severely. I wish my husband was home. My son is not making this deployment easy and doing it by myself. Solo parenting, while it's only temporary, I understand, is it's not for the faint of heart, and I'm not enjoying it. So today was a little bit of a struggle with him. So can't wait to talk to my therapist about that on Monday. It's gonna be a long, long summer break, I fear. But anyways, with that being said, despite the hurdles that I've been facing today, I only have just under 38 minutes left on the timer. I'm gonna hop into a bubble bath, read a little bit more of The Familiar, and then probably lay down and relax for the rest of the night and go to bed early. And I am a little bit scared of what the wheel is gonna give me tomorrow. And I'm also really not looking forward to going to the DMV. And I really hope I'm not there all day. I already don't want to go, but I need to, so it is what it is. Wish me luck. I'll update you guys later. Good morning. I am running late. It's 6:43. I have to leave for the bus with Riley in about 15-20 minutes maximum. We just barely made it down here in time to have some breakfast. I stayed up way too late last night making a thing for a video that I'll keep secret for now, but I did finish my last bit of my timer while I was in the tub last night, and then I just kind of was in not the best mood, so I didn't update. As you saw, I was struggling, and I only slept for maybe 3 hours. I was doing something on my computer, lost track of time, accidentally stayed up till about like 12:30, and then I had to decompress for like 20 minutes from the thing that I was doing because it was hurting my eyes and my brain. So then by the time I was teeth brushed, tucked into bed, it was probably like 1:15. Then Riley crawled into my bed at about 2:40 in the morning. So I think I maybe got 2.5-3 hours of sleep. Yeah. And I have to go directly to the DMV from the bus stop this morning. So let's spin the wheel, shall we? I really hope I get like maybe 1 to 2 hours. Like 3 could probably be fine, but 4 or 5 or 6 are gonna be a struggle for me today. So fingers crossed. Why is there an ad? I'm not paying for this. I gotta watch the ads. I watched the ad. Let's give it a spin. Hey, buddy, you gonna hit the button for me? Tap it in the middle. Wait. Tap. Oh. Okay, so we got 3. It's definitely the higher end of the options that I said would be doable, but I can make it work. I may or may not have reading time at the DMV. I'm not sure yet, but 3 hours after bedtime, if that's worst case scenario, is also totally doable. So I would have preferred one, I'm not gonna lie, because I'm running on fumes today. Wish me luck. I'm gonna go scarf down some breakfast sausage, take my kid to the bus stop, and then head off to the DMV, aka hell on earth. Okay, quick car update. I'm waiting for Riley at the bus stop. This morning I got to the DMV and I was in and out of there in 10 minutes flat. New world record. Ooh, she's a runner, she's a track star. Yeah, and then I came home and I was like, wow, that's incredible. I got home so early. I was home by 8:30, and then I was like, okay, well, I could read because I have to read for 3 hours, as you guys saw from the spinner this morning, but I really wanted to film a video. So I did a film sesh on my PC. I knew it was going to take me a little while and I wanted to get it done before Riley was home for summer vacation so I could do it in daylight and have plenty of time to film it, because it did take me a few hours to get that done. So then I had a nap quickly because I was up way too late last night and I was exhausted this morning. But that's good news because now I've filmed a video, I've had a nap, I did my DMV stuff that I needed to do. Riley's about to get off the bus for school. I'm going to start reading in the car shortly. It's probably only going to be like 5 or 10 minutes worth of reading, but that's fine because then when I do reading sprints with my friends later tonight, friends Shay, Missy, and Maggie, we're going to all just hang out in Discord and do some reading. I think that'll be fine because then I'll have like 2 hours and 45 minutes that I need to read. I don't think we'll be on sprints for too long. Probably get off around 10 p.m. I think Shay has other plans and Missy and Maggie don't usually stay up that late anyways. So yeah, and then I can just read after by myself. All right, making this update as quick as possible so I can get a little reading done, and talk to you soon. Good morning. It's Saturday, about 6:30, 6:35-ish. I did not complete my time yesterday. However, the reason that I did not complete my time for the challenge yesterday was because I got food poisoning and I threw up for approximately 3 hours straight last night and then immediately went to sleep after I could muster the energy to get back into my bed. So I'm not counting that as a failure because that's not my fault. I obviously didn't get food poisoning on purpose. I have 2 hours and I think 35 minutes left on my timer. I'll put a little screenshot of it here so you can see this. I only read for about 25 minutes yesterday. I was planning to do all of my reading after my kid went to bed, but then obviously I got sick. So I'm just gonna continue my timer today from yesterday. I'm not gonna respin because it's my video and I make the rules. So I'm gonna finish my timer from yesterday today, and I'm gonna count it as a success if I can complete it today. I'm still feeling a little icky. My head hurts, I'm a little dizzy, and I'm definitely dehydrated. So I'll do my best. Hopefully I don't get sick anymore though. So this morning I listened to a few chapters of The Familiar while I made breakfast for me and Riley, and then while I sat down and ate some food. I'm feeling okay, which is great. My tummy hurts just like a little bit, but it's definitely not a nausea feeling. I'm not gonna throw up anymore, I think. Hopefully I didn't just jinx myself, but I'm feeling okay. So I listened to a few more chapters of this. I'm on chapter, oh, actually the audiobook's on my phone. I think I'm on chapter 33 now, and I'm still loving it. And I love Sontang Hell so much, and I love Lucia. I think I'm about 55 or 60% of the way through. Yeah, probably 55, which is great. I've made a lot of progress on this in the last couple of days thanks to this challenge. Even though yesterday didn't go as planned, we're pushing through. I'm also still reading The Solstice Court by Jade Juniper. I'm 45% of the way through this one. Absolutely loving my reread. I think this world is so whimsical and cozy, and it's such a joy to read. I keep picking it up, even though I keep telling myself like, oh, I'm gonna try to make it last. I want to make sure I can read it all month. I don't want to rush. I want to take my time. I go sit down to read and I'm like, well, I could just read this. I could just pick it up. You know, it's so easy to just grab it and fall back in. So struggling to make it last, but I'm on about 45% of the way through this one. Scooch him, scooch him, scooch, 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 scooch away, kitty. Thank you. Awesome. Great job. So the reason I had used my timer on my phone, I started yesterday in the car when I was waiting for Riley at the bus stop. And then when I got home, I was going to plan on reading last night and switch the timer to my iPad, which I obviously didn't do because I got sick. So I switched the timer to my iPad. Have 1 hour and 54 minutes left on my timer. We don't have any plans today. I am not feeling 100%. I'm still kind of recovering from the very traumatic sickness I experienced last night. So we will be home today. I will have plenty of reading time. I will definitely read again tonight after Riley goes to bed.
And also there was a beetle in our house.
Tell them all about it.
And we had to squish it.
Yeah.
And then he wasn't dead.
You all done? Okay. I forgot what I was going to say. He distracted me. I will definitely get more reading done tonight because Jade from Jade Juniper will be doing reading/writing sprints on their channel. Ow, I just nearly broke my fucking engagement ring. And my finger. That hurt. It got stuck on my pocket. Ow. It's very pointy. It got stuck on my pocket. Her personality is a lot like her book. She's just very endearing. Like, I just love watching her. She's so fun. She just makes me laugh. And she's just such a sweetheart. Such a cutie. So, I'm gonna go chill with my kid and the cat and hopefully relax and feel a little bit better soon. I really want a coffee, you guys. I want a hot coffee so badly. But first of all, we don't have any milk, so I can't make a latte. And second of all, I really don't think that's a great idea for my stomach right now. So I'll just have to suffer without it, unfortunately. Yeah, we're gonna go chill. I did have to order groceries for delivery though, because we are genuinely out of so many things in this house. It's not even funny. But because I got food poisoning, I am
like our Astra. He wants to get out.
Oh, sorry. Thank you for telling me. But because I got food poisoning, I am genuinely like really dizzy, and I don't think it's a good idea for me to get behind the wheel of a moving vehicle. So I ordered groceries for delivery.
Mom, you have 3 cats in your house.
I have 3 cats. Are you a cat?
I'm a pet lizard.
Oh, I have 2 cats and a pet lizard. Nice. I've always wanted a lizard. I can't remember what I said last. I'm gonna go read and chill on the couch. I'll update you later.
Me too.
So I just got done watching Jade's live show. I am currently reading the Solstice Court. I am 49% of the way through. I'm about to hit a chapter that, you know, I beta read it. So like I'm about to hit a chapter where I know something is about to happen and I don't want to get there yet. So I've definitely been reading slow. But in other news, my timer has 29 minutes and 49 seconds left for today, for my food poisoning rain check, because I refused to take the L yesterday because I got sick. That's not my fault. I feel great now. I'm feeling a lot better. I'm like 98% over it, I feel like. So that's great. I'm feeling good. My throat is definitely a little bit raw from, you know, the things that were coming out of it yesterday. The stomach acid and stuff really kind of hurt my throat. But other than that, I'm feeling much better. So it is 10:08 p.m. I'm going to finish my 29 minutes. I refuse to fail this challenge. And if you have a problem with me having a rain check for yesterday because I got food poisoning, like literally could not take my head away from the toilet, that's fine. That's your problem and not mine. But time to read. 29 minutes. Let's go. I did it. I finished my timer. I could have finished it earlier, but I knew that I could do it before I went to bed, so I was just taking my time. I chatted in Jade's live stream. I talked to some friends on Discord, and I was just chilling, reading throughout the evening on my Kindle, and just chatting with people along the way. It's 11:25 right now. I need to go get my laundry out of the dryer so I can fold that tomorrow. I'm not doing it tonight. I folded other laundry earlier today, so considering I had food poisoning last night, I think that's good. I think I did good enough. I also need to rinse out my teacup from earlier and put that in the sink, and probably feed my cats because I bet they're hungry. I gave them dinner earlier, but they love a midnight snack. So I'm gonna do all that, and because it is quite late, I will do my official outro and talk about how I did for the challenge in the morning. Okay, let's wrap this challenge up, shall we? In this video, I did the wheel spinner chooses how many hours I read that day challenge. Initially, it was supposed to be a 3-day challenge, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. As we all know, Friday night I got food poisoning, so we had a redo day on Saturday. So let's talk about how I did. On day 1, I spun the wheel and I got 5 hours on my spinner, and I did finish all 5 hours on Wednesday. It was the same day as my son's graduation, and I had the car wash debacle, but I pulled through and I read so much on Wednesday. It was a really good, productive day. I started out this challenge super strong. On day 2, on Thursday, I spun the wheel and got 2 hours, and I completed this as well. I definitely could have read for more, but I don't think I read for much more than what my timer had told me I needed to read, because I was a little bit burnt out from Wednesday having read so much, but I still completed the challenge on Thursday and had another great day of reading. Friday is where things get a little dicey. So Friday morning, I spun the wheel and I got 3 hours on my challenge, and I thought I was gonna end up having to be at the DMV all day. However, However, I got home super quick and I was a little cocky, and I should have came home and immediately started reading for my 2 hours of time. But I kind of got distracted and filmed a video, and then Friday night I got sick. So I did not complete my challenge on Friday. However, because I only had an hour and 54 minutes left on my timer when my son went to bed, editing Rachel here to say that I lied about the time that I had left Friday night. I did not have an hour and 54 minutes left. I had 2 hours and 32 minutes left around 7 p.m. I know that if I had not gotten food poisoning, I would have fully completed it and I would have succeeded in the challenge. So I gave myself a day 3 redo on Saturday where I finished what I had left on my timer. So on Saturday, day 3 redo, I had to read an hour and 54 minutes, and I did complete this challenge. Saturday, my son was home from school, so I didn't do a lot of reading during the daytime. I think I probably squeezed in about 30 or 40 minutes early in the morning when he was playing after breakfast, and then I didn't read again until later on Saturday night with the help of some live sprints that my friend was doing, and that really helped me push through and finish the rest of my timer. So Saturday night, I was able to finish my redo day on Saturday and read the last hour and 54 minutes that I needed to complete that I would have absolutely completed on Friday. Now, this was supposed to be a 3-day challenge, and I didn't respin on Saturday. I just picked up where I had left off, but it's my challenge and it's my rules, and I know that if I did not get food poisoning Friday night, I would have succeeded. So I let myself finish it on Saturday. There's no prize. There's no competition. No one else is here. I'm not cheating. I can't say that, oh, I beat someone. I beat so-and-so because I finished all of my timers. So it was just for fun. If you have a problem with me extending my sick day, sorry about that. That's your problem and not mine. Would I ever do this challenge again? Yes. However, now I know for the future, don't be cocky. If you think you have all day to read 2 hours, do it as soon as you can, because you never know if Chipotle is gonna poison you and make you exercise a demon from your insides all night. So I've learned a lesson. Also, I'm really bad at time management. I learned that as well. I already kind of knew that going into this challenge, which was part of the allure, was to see if I could challenge myself to have better time management. Clearly, I didn't. But I learned a lesson, and I think that's what's important here. In honor of the wheel spin challenge, if you've made it this far, leave the carousel emoji down below because it's the closest one that I can find to a wheel spinner. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.